W here. Welcome to my channel and my home. We're still in my master bedroom. I've done two window treatments and I had to measure both of them because it could be a half inch off, not level the way you want it to be. So you need to check all of that. I don't care if the windows look identical. What you're going to do is measure that other window because whenever somebody makes something, we're human, we make mistakes. Okay, so that's one of the things you don't want to have happen to you. Okay, so I saw these drapers in Home Goods. I looked at it, I felt the texture of it, and knew that it would hold its own with the design that I was creating. And I didn't have to do a lot of fussing about it. You know, you measure your window, you have to decide if you're going to mount that on the outside of the window or on the wooden frame that you have on either side. Okay, you have to do that. And know this, 3.5 inches protrudes in. Okay, the other 3.5 inches protrude in. You take those two measurements and you add the numbers. Okay, then when you get over here, since I'm making it look like it's a raw Australian type of curtain design, you have a rod pocket here. Okay, what I have done, I have physically taken this treatment and I took and passed this under and over. Over is what you see here. This would have been the hem. Okay, and the fabric has a good fullness to it, which makes it easier for you to create something that's going to really look good. Take your time when you're doing that. And when you start doing your house, please get everything organized, where it's going to go, what you're going to do, what accessories you're going to use. You have to have all that organized, okay? Because when you show your house, people can be very, very critical. But if it makes you happy, you can't worry about what somebody else may think about it because you're happy and it looks good to you. The thing is, you got people who are very critical about certain things and they'll see every little thing and leave, blah, blah, blah. Oh, let them go. That's not the thing that you want, talking to you around your house or admiring your things that you have done. My mother used to say, when a person gets to be that critical about stuff, you open the front door and say bye. And I believe in that. It makes a huge difference. So I took and I explained that these numbers here, those numbers there, and right in here, you have to make sure that you want your drop to be a certain way. The fabric, it overlaps. One under, the other one over. Okay? So that's the thing that you have to step back and look. Sometimes you got to take it loose and take and measure out again and do it. But you know what the reward is? Once you have done it and your room speaks to everyone that comes in, they will say either they like it or not. Someone come in and say, "Oh, that's what you did." But when you bring people into your room, you have to expect people to say what they don't like. And that's okay. That's okay. See if they can do better. You don't want to fight or an altercation in your house. You just let them have their opinion. And then when they get ready to make their window treatments, you want to see how well she's done. Okay. Or if she's had someone to come in and make them. And listen, it's very expensive to have custom draperies. Okay. So my thing is, do what makes you feel good. When you walk into this room and all the different things that you have in here, all the decor, all of that, there's a place for it, there's a reason for it, and it tells a story. It's like I tell you, when you come in to the house, it has to talk to you. Okay. You see it outside. If it doesn't interest you, you're not going to go in. But if it does, curiosity, you're going to go in. and you start looking and saying, "Oh, I could do this, I could do that." You can sketch, you can write down what you want to do in that room. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you buy ready-made curtains, you have done very well. It saves. It saves, and I do this because I enjoy it and I know I'm good at what I do. And if you can do this, you're good at what you do. The eyes. Best design in the world. Nobody can tell me differently. But like I said, ladies, some of the things that I have here came from Williamsburg reproductions. This one here, and I'm very proud of it. My grandson, my oldest grandson, saved his money. We had gone to Williamsburg, and I like this hurricane. And he was like, "Oh, that's pretty. You like it?" So yeah, and the thickness of the glass. Anytime you're dealing with glass, it should not be no more. Well, it can be a half an inch, but a quarter of an inch is a thickness that you can use. Okay, if you go under that, you just don't have what it takes for it to really do what you want it to do. But anyhow, my grandson bought this for me, and it just touched my heart. I was so pleased that he thought enough for me and he had saved his money where I could purchase this. And that was a gift he gave me. And children can really make your heart and break it. But he's a good child. Well, I said he's a child, he's a grown man. Okay. Um, this is what I have done in my master bedroom. I also have a shelf up there that has the same finish as my dresser. Okay. And I have right here, this is a mirror I bought at an antique store. And the only thing that could tell me for sure it was done in the 1700s. Okay. I can see some of the cracks and stuff, but it looks good. It just makes you say, oh, yeah, I can see where it's older, but it was well kept. So, my thing is when you decorate and it makes you feel good, you do it because no two people is going to think the same way. When you think that what you have done is beautiful, wonderful. I tell people all the time, if you do a design, leave out the room. If you're changing stuff in the room, put the stuff the way you want it. Leave out the room. Go do something for at least 15, 20 minutes, something that you don't have to worry about what's going on in here. When you come back in here, this is where the designer eyes will tell you. It'll either say, "Woo, girl, this is beautiful," or it'll say, "Oh, doesn't look good." And you have to look and evaluate what you're going to do about it. It could be one or two things. You can take something away and see how it looks. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to enjoy doing your house. Because when people come in, they will see. They may not say anything. And I don't, I think when you have done something that you're very pleased with, that's it. That's it. You got what you wanted it to be. It makes you feel good. And when someone comes into this room, I guarantee you they're going to say, "Oh," and some will probably say, "Oh, that's nice. That's fine. Who cares?" The point is, you like it. That is the point. You like it. It makes you happy. Then you have done the work that you wanted to do. Now, as I said before, measurements have to be real precise. Okay? Here, here, and here. It'll be 3 inches here, 3 inches there. You can try to make them come together. I like for it to overlap some so that it looks like there's a pleat up in this area. So I say to you, try it. Just try it. You can do it if you really want to. And what makes you feel better when you're looking at something that you have created and saved money? That's a good thing because you could probably expand something else. But the beauty of it, if you like it, it's you. It's telling who you are. It's you all the way around. And if someone don't like it, Whoop-de-doo. Bottom line is you like it. It's your house. It's your room. It's what you want to do. And that is the one thing that I have to say is that when you decorate, it's for you. It's for you. Not for Mary Jane or whomever. It's for you. And being precise and looking at the things that you are happy to have in your room. My main thing, if you're decorating a house or room, do one room at a time and you do it all in that one day. Because when you assemble a room, everything has a place, something that you wanted to be there. Okay? So, it's just beauty, as they say, is within the beauty is within your eyes. Okay? And it's just easy. I could tell you what I paid for this, that, and the other. You may not be able to get that same price because I've had a lot of this stuff for many years. But my thing to you, try it. You have any questions, text me. I will walk and take the time to show you how to do this. This is only one treatment that you're looking at. I have done cornices, and there's one in particular that I will show you, and I think you'll be very pleased with it. But you have to take your time, fall in love with it. You know, if somebody's with you, oh, God, I don't like that. Oh, I seem to think it's beautiful. That's all that matters. What you think. It is yours to enjoy, to create the whole thing. You just have to look at things. And when you assemble a room, you want everything there to go up at one time. Because if you piece this week, that the next week, this week, the problem with that is you're going to look and it doesn't do anything for you. It's like, well, I got this new pillow, I put that on there. No, if you're going to assemble on a bed, it is one of the biggest pieces that you have in your bedroom. You want it to speak. I don't care if somebody else doesn't get it. The point is, you do, and it makes you happy. That's all that matters. So, I'd like to invite you to ring that bell, and I will be very pleased and happy if you do, because every time I do something, it will ring the bell to you. So I hope I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.